Hello, hi team. So just going to do a short session today. I'm looking at Otter AI. So this is one I am really passionate about. I enjoy this. I think this is a brilliant tool. Otter AI, what it does when you first set it up, it's going to connect you to your Google account. So that includes your calendar. So over here, it'll connect to your Google Calendar. So it says what it is that you're doing during the day, and therefore it will know whether you will be wanting to use Otter AI for those particular meetings. And you can say, yes, you want to use it, or no, you don't. And even if you are doing like a Google Meet or a Zoom, for example, you might actually be able to still record it as a meeting. So what it does is it records the meeting, it does a transcription of it. So if I pick this one, for example, let's see, there's a good one here. And what it will then do is it provides a couple of things. So the first thing it does a transcription of everything that's said. Okay, all of the people connected to the conversation, they all get included in, based on your microphone, etc. Okay, so it records it all, timestamps what was said and where, and you're actually able to ask Otter questions also as well. So if you're not sure as to what's supposed to happen, you can ask their AI what's going wrong. So in here, so say this is the transcription here, so you can add a star, yes, this was correct. You can add some reactions to it. You can highlight the transcription. You can make a comment on it. You can copy it and then share it with someone else. It uses AI to listen to what you're saying. So sometimes, say, with someone with my accent, it can get the words a bit muddled up, and then it will look around, right, around what has been said, the context, and try and figure out what the actual word is. Right. The other thing it does, once it's done that, the next thing that it will do is it will provide a action list. So it summarizes everything that's said and provides it as possible action points. You can add more, right, but it will add them as possible action points. It gives an outline as well. And these action items here, you can click on them and then you can actually assign them. Okay, so you've had a meeting, this is what's been agreed, and then you can assign them to people who were specifically linked into your calendar for that particular meeting. All right, so that's really cool. I like that. That's a real big thing I think that you can do. Up in here, obviously, you can copy the links to different meetings. You can post it to Slack. So if your organization is using Slack, you can also post these things to Slack. Now, this is an incredible thing. So as you see, it does a recording of any conversation that I want to record, and it will produce the transcript and it will produce the summary. So say, for example, you're in a meeting that is more lecture-based, right, than an actual meeting, say a presentation, then it can record all of that as well to you. And it will again do timestamps, it will do summaries, and you're able then to include the summaries perhaps into a write-up from the presentation. So that is another really cool use. And again, you're able to actually export them, right? So you can export all of that information into emails and other formats. You're able to share it with somebody else who possibly was there but may not have gotten the information down. And with regards to this, there's also possible direct messaging for people within the meetings. So that's kind of a cool function. And the other thing that I quite like is you can actually just record yourself. So if you are thinking, oh, I've got an idea for a project and I want to just discuss it, you can actually do that, and then you'll record it, and it will provide again a transcript of what you've said, a summary of what you've said, and possible action points. So if you're working with a team, for example, on a particular project, you might like to record some information about it. It will do then the transcript, but it will also do the summary, which can turn into action points and send off to the people. Make sure you do this. We've got to do this. We've got to do all of that. So this is an amazing tool. Now, it is, I mean, what we've got here is we've got the basic package here, and it says that I've got 300 monthly minutes. When we've obviously just started the month, so I've got 8 minutes of that used. But here's the thing, all right? You can pay for perhaps a school-wide package which gives you more minutes. And also when you are doing the presentation ones, quite often what happens is that you'll set it up, but the Otter in and of itself will only record the meeting in 30-minute bites. Okay, so, and it's because of that idea of the free version versus the premium version. So the premium version, if you pay the extra for it, it will then record more. But what I was working around this is that you can actually, because it records, it is connected to your calendar, okay? And because it's connected to your calendar, then you can set it up as a meeting, all right? So you set up the presentation as a meeting, and you know that it's going to take an hour, so you can then split the meeting up into 30-minute chunks, and then it will record each of them. You just label them, part 1, part 2, part 3. And then you should actually be able to get all of the meeting into the free version. Obviously, you've still got your 300 minutes that you need to consider with regards to how often you use the Otter AI program. Brilliant idea, great tool, fantastic use of this technology. I have used it a lot. There are other tools that do something similar, but I am very happy with the use of this one. All right, so thank you very much. Please do like and subscribe the videos so that they go further up on the algorithm and then more people can see them and get help from them. We will finish there for the day. Please do email me if you have questions or come see me. Otherwise, hey, Corneta, have a fantastic day.